Sirnīlakantam, 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 body and your emotional life. So this will help us to embrace
say 20 minutes maybe?
You can say whatever amount, and you can just sneak off. You don't have to say goodbye or anything. So, so you can choose if you want to have your legs straight in front of you, like her, or you can have them together like this. So now we want to fully trust the person behind us. I'm going to lean towards you, and you're going to lean forward. So I'm just going to fully trust the person and just totally relax and lean onto her. So the energetic field of my heart and the energetic field of her heart is connecting. So just be really aware of the energy flowing within your body and how it feels that your energy is affected by the other person's energy.
Todo lo que quiera. Todo.
Todo, bring your feet behind your head and just bend down. So just really, if you haven't already, close your eyes. So for one of us it's really relaxing, and for the other person it's a little bit more straight. Yeah, so you need to like accept the sensation in your body and relax into that sensation. And remember to breathe in and out through your nose using your belly. So remember to accept this inner child. Every reaction is okay. You can start laughing or crying or feeling silly. It's totally alright. So when you accept your inner child, you become aware that, okay, the other person also has an inner child. And keep holding the pose. I'm just gonna let her do it. So keep leaning on to the other person's back, feeling the heart connection. So when you become aware of your inner child, you're also conscious about that the person you are leaning onto or the person that you are speaking to also has this inner child. So when you can be fully surrendering and observe that part of yourself, it's easier to accept it within another being. And when you get the stretch, it's a little bit uncomfortable, so you have to find comfortable within that uncomfortable sensation, just accepting any sensations both in your body, your mind, your emotions. And if you didn't change already, you can change so that the other person will get your sensation and we will switch. So some people are heavy, some are light, and some people have really tight hamstrings, and then you can move up a little bit on his back so that you still get that little bit of tension. So it should be not too comfortable, but still comfortable for the person having the stretch. So you want to be aware that there is an edge. Like if you push too much on the person's back, it's going to be really hard for them to cope with the situation. In the beginning you can breathe with it, you can stay with it, just tolerate it. But if you feel that you're stay comfortable but still not lazy. So we're stepping a tiny bit out of the comfort zone.
Sí, bueno, ahí que-
And from there we can grow steady and slowly. And if you're already super stretchy, you can ask the other person to come a little bit up on top of your back so you get stronger sensation.
Super stretchy.
Échale.
Because you want to be feeling it, but you don't want to be like excruciating.
Yeah. I'm super stretchy. Oh, that's so good.
So you can relax your shoulders, relax your face, your jaw, eyes. Straighten your back and come up to sitting. Can I show you again?
Ah.
Yes, you can make any sound that you want to release. So now, since we have eaten, we don't want to make a super twisty twist. We just want to make a little bit look to your right. You look the other way. So that you can feel the other person's back. And if you can reach, you can put your hand on the other person's knee or thigh or whatever.
¿Cómo? Ponte bien. Vale. Y ahora gira hacia tu lado. Y yo toco esto. ¿Vale? Ok.
Yeah, your left hand on her. Right.
Denny,
So,
we need to take.
well, he's
place.
sitting differently than you, so obviously you can't put. Oh, you actually